Hello guys, welcome back to episode 2 of my brand new series, Road to Payouts, where I am training whole new trading combine on Top Step, and fingers crossed we're going to pass it and then hopefully get some payouts after that. And I'm going to take you guys with me and show you the process of how I trade, um, my mindset whilst trading, and the technicals behind all my trades. But yeah, let's get into today's trade today. Unfortunately, we did take a loss, but it's all part of the game. I'm not overly sad about my trade. I thought it was pretty pretty okay. I mean, it was my standard setup, but obviously you're always going to get them losses. You can't win every single trade. It's literally, it is impossible. So you've got to take a game of probabilities, and of course losing is part of trading. But yeah, let's get into my trade. So initially we opened up here, opening range gap left above, moved all the way down, displacement to the downside, just missed Friday's high, which marked out here the green line. And ideally, I wanted to see us wick through Friday's high and then catch a long to the first fair value gap in the session, but there was no real entries for me here. I did mark out this fair value gap, but I didn't end up taking it because there was medium news at 10 a.m. So I wanted to see what price action we were going to do after 10. So yeah, we pushed to the first value gap in the session. We moved down, we rebalanced back to this imbalance, pushed back higher. We ended up sort of like yesterday's trade. We end up inversing this um, sell side imbalance, which is the yellow box. Inverse that, and we had a buy side imbalance within it, which, if I quickly zoom in, we literally just wicked into it, as well as wicking to the top gap of the inverse, which I thought, okay, that's my setup. Let's scale in if there's anything on the 30-second. So my 30-second entry I'll bring it up, was here. As you can see, I had this 30-second order block after tapping into the 1 minute fair value gap, closed above the order block. I limit ordered top of it, stops just below the midpoint of this premium wick, and as you can see, within it was less than 30 seconds. Within about 20 seconds, I got stopped out. Um, my TP was this high within the first fair value gap in the session, and then was going to have a run up to these relative equal highs in line with the opening range gap lower quadrant. But yeah, we got instantly stopped out, and we slightly, well, one improvement today I would have made is I should have been probably hands off because I traded a minute after the macro ended, and as you can see, a minute after the macro ended, we ended up being in an absolute chop session. So I probably should have waited. I was a little bit chasing with the trade today because I missed sort of this move up to the first fair value gap in the session. Then there was a 30-second entry within here, which would have seen us move lower to this unfilled imbalance. But yeah, overall, I'm not overly unhappy with this trade. I thought it was a pretty good setup with a top of the fair value gap getting whipped into, and then see us run higher. But we did end up sort of coming out of range and then taking that, and then obviously going to the opening range gap low and moving inside here before again chopping around. But we did end up taking these relative equal highs, which I wanted to see in the session. But yeah, overall, yeah, lost today, but still up on the account. I'll show you the stats because that's what it's here for. So yeah, today we lost 627.40 because I did risk 10 micros again. So yeah, still up, as you can see, still up 441, got 70. Maybe I should have risked a little bit less today as well because it not being within the macro. Maybe I should have risked sort of 6 to 8 contracts, not intensive 12, which I normally want to risk. But yeah, I would have taken that trade again, and it is what it is, right? We've got to take the losses along with the wins, and just remember that trading's a game of probability. So what I like to say is that the next loss is a step closer to the next win. But yeah, tomorrow, news wise, what have we got? Tomorrow we've got unemployment claims at pre-market, so we should be all good to trade. Hopefully we might have episode 3, and hopefully we can get back on the winning ways. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.